Good afternoon, this is Evan with Build Brothers Roofing and Solar doing a digital inspection out here for a home in Solana Beach. I'm on an architectural asphalt shingle roof, and then you have a 3-tab shingle roof here and a torch down modified bitumen section that integrates the two buildings. So I'll start over here in this area. This is a 3-tab shingle roof. This style of shingle is actually discontinued, so they don't make this material anymore. So this material is definitely aged. When I'm on a shingle roof, I want to look at the overall adhesion of the product. I'm not up here to rip apart the roof, but I'm here to just see, how well adhered this material is. And a lot of it is still adhered properly to the roof. It's not coming apart. You do see some shiny exposed fiberglass. So when the sun beats down on the roof over time, the oils evaporate and the granules deplete and they fall off. And then when that shiny material is exposed to that fiberglass, the waterproofing capability of the roof is greatly affected here. And so it's starting to come loose. That's obviously just a sign of the age. A lot of the granules are depleting, especially here on the outside. You can see that. Then you have a few shingles that have even completely blown off. And so that's going to continue. You have a chimney unit here. I would suggest we do a cricket in this area for proper water runoff. The integration is starting to come apart here. As you can see, there were some repairs done in the last 5 to 10 years. More blown off shingles in this section on the corner here. And on the penetrations, you have mastic that was meant to seal the penetration, but since then, you're seeing a lot of the cracks happen. And when those seals crack, it just creates areas where water can get into the home, such as right here in this area. And then with the torch down modified bitumen section, the bleed out seems proper with a 1/4 inch bleed out to integrate the two. You do see the material starting to wither away in this area. And then let's move on to this unit here. So you have 2 different skylights, and I was told that there are a couple leaks that have happened in this unit here. This skylight, as you can see, has recently been flashed and repaired compared to this one where I believe is the original skylight. So you can see the material starting to really come up and get loose here. This creates areas where water can easily get in and intrude into the home, and then the original flashing here. And so even though the material on this roof is newer than the 113, because there are leaks getting into the home, that's already creating multiple failure points. And so at Build Brothers, we are going to recommend a full roof replacement project for this building and the rest of it. So what we're going to do is we're going to come out and tear this roof down all the way to the wood decking, where we will address any bad wood that has been significantly compromised by wood rot, dry rot, or termites. Wood repair is always an unknown variable. We will not know the amount of wood to be replaced until we get down to that base layer. After we replace it and rejuvenate the structural integrity of the home, then we'll be laying down our synthetic underlayment, which is a huge upgrade from the 2 layers of felt paper. And this goes for both this section and the 3-tab section that we'll tear off. After laying down the synthetic underlayment, we'll be installing starter shingle around the perimeter, a brand new 2-inch drip edge around the perimeter, and then installing our Owens Corning duration shingle manufactured with reflective properties to keep the home energy efficient. In addition to that, we'll be replacing the skylight with proper flashing and sealing it properly so that you don't have these areas that are opening out for water intrusion. Be resealing all penetrations, installing new flashings as necessary, and the roof will be in incredible shape for the foreseeable future. And as far as this flat section goes, we're going to also remove this down to the wood decking, repair any bad wood, and actually I'm going to recommend our commercial grade TPO flat roofing system over the top. So the differences between TPO and torch are significant. TPO is a much safer install. It's heat welded at the seams with air instead of an open torch. And it's also a lot more reflective of sunlight. So it keeps that heat away from the roof, allows for better water runoff as it is one membrane. And then what we're going to do is properly integrate it with the shingle roof here and up against this flashing here and fascia board for this shingle roof. And that concludes my video. That will also come with a 2-inch drip edge around the perimeter as well. I will get all this information out to the homeowner. Thank you.